So on my left we have Max from Bogo College Club, and on my right we have Zandia Ivan Massa from Deja University. These people are going to be taking us through the basics of table tennis. For those who are watching this, who are learning about table tennis for the first time, they're going to be giving us the basics. So we begin with the posture, right? So how is someone supposed to stand on table when they're a table tennis player? So in other words, this is what we call the ready position. This is the position where you're getting ready for whoever receiving or serving. As you can see them on table, they are just ready for whatever is going to happen. Players on table, they are going to be showing us how the table is divided. We have two sides, the forehand and the backhand side. So to start with the forehand, could you please kindly show us the forehand side of the table? That is it. As you can see, they're both right-handed players. So the right hand is symbolizing their forehand. And to go on the other side, we have the backhand side. That is the backhand side of the table. The rackets, they will show us the forehand side of their rackets respectively. And the backhand side of your racket. There we have it. Thank you. To determine the correctness of the service, the ball has to bounce once on each player's side. We don't have a double bounce when it comes to the service. That makes the service very wrong. So please illustrate how to serve using our forehand side. As you can see, the ball bounces once as he did it. When making the correct service, you hit the ball with your racket. You make sure the ball jumps over the net once, hits the other side of the table, and that is how we call a correct service in table tennis. Please show us what to do. As you can see, he hit the ball with his racket, it jumped over the net, and it went to the other side of the table. That is the height of the beginner's ball. The ball is quite high over the net, but we just have to maintain the ball on table to keep on the rally. That is the forehand side. The ball has to go over the net, bounce on both tables. That is the backhand side of the table and of the racket. That is how the backhand side is played. You'll have to lower the height of the ball to the net height. And as you can see, they have done just that. They are still playing the forehand side of the table, the forehand side of the racket. This all comes about with continuous practice and consistency in training. Ball-to-ball exercise. Turning to the backhand side. As we said, with continuous practice, the height of the ball drops to the net height. That is the backhand ball-to-ball exercise. And as you can see, the ball is just right above the net. And that is the correct way to play the ball, because if you keep it high, it will give a chance to your opponent to just smash the ball. Quite a number of strokes in table tennis, and on table they're going to be displaying that chop. Max from Bogo College serving. Incorporating both the forehand and the backhand chop at the same time on table. But this all comes about with continuous training, so please be consistent when it comes to training. As you can see, the chop is different from the forehand and backhand ball to ball. When it comes to the chop, the racket is a bit slanting on table, giving the ball a back spin. However, the ball chop should still be on table and slightly above the net. As you can see, it shouldn't be a high ball. As you can see how they're chopping the ball correctly on table, both the forehand and the backhand chop. And if you're keeping movement on their legs, they're also incorporating footwork to make sure that the ball is kept just right above the net. As you can see, the style of play has now significantly changed. This is the advanced style of playing. This is the ball to ball, but in a quicker motion compared to the first one. With continuous training and practice, you can always reach this point. As you can see, the ball is just right above the net and is actually going at a very faster pace. The backhand ball to ball. This also comes about with continuous practice. As you can see, the players are bending on table, the posture is right. The ball is just right above the net, not so high. There we have it, backhand ball to ball. This is the advanced play. On table we have Ivan, who is looping, but as you can see, the bat is a bit closed to give the ball spin and also give the ball direction. If the bat is open, the ball won't go where he wants it to be. So he's closing his racket and it's going straight onto Max's forehand, where he is just blocking the ball. This is what we call the loop and block from the forehand side. In the advanced play, we are going to take you through the service and reception. Here, Max is going to be making a very wonderful serve. As you can see, he's opening his palm. Ivan receives, and that is what we call the first ball, the second ball, and then back to the forehand loops. Max serving, chop reception, chop spin, block. Max serving, serve, reception, and attack. It's the forehand spin that we say. This is the second ball. He keeps his racket close to give direction to the ball onto Ivan's forehand side. The backhand side, he starts the ball and they go into the backhand rally, where, like we said, he keeps his racket closed to give direction to the ball. Ivan serving once again. Wonderful service. Ivan serving. That is the first ball. It's called the loop and attack exercise. He attacked the first ball and then he's looping all the second balls. You're going to witness the long balls. Here the players are right off the table, as you can see, but they keep the ball on table. This is very crucial in matches when it is in a rally form where you want to take the point. So you also have to practice this because you can't always stay on table for the entire time. This is the forehand long ball exercise. As you can see, even if they're right off the table, they are still bending and giving the ball direction. Ivan and Max are both showcasing the long on the backhand side, we have Max from Bogo College, who is looping, and Ivan from Deje is blocking. He's looping. Max from Bogo College is looping and Ivan is blocking. As you can see, the person looping, his hand movement is different from the one blocking. His hand is also giving direction to the ball. He wants it on Ivan's backhand side, and the hand movement is just doing that. So wrapping up this session with Ivan and Max, I would like to know how your experience has been today. How did you feel on table? Any queries, any inquiries, any troubles you experienced today? How was the feeling? You've shown us quite a number of strokes. For how long have you been playing? Please share that information with us.
I think this generation of the tables, the quality is very good. The bounce of the balls, it's really very good, and pushing back the balls, spinning back the balls back on the table, it's really great, and it has been really good training is my pattern of Max.
I see you're sweating. Are you that tired?
No, I'm not tired, but I think the emotions and the movements on the table are the ones which have brought this sweating.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate your time. Now moving on to Max. To answer the same question, how has your experience been today?
I really enjoyed the quality of the table, and what I've liked most is about the net, the way it's really tight, and the ball as in the way it strikes above it, it's very good, and everything, the motions, it's very, very good. And even I've liked the design, the red thing on the net, even the red down the bottom. Really liked everything about it.
So if you had the money, would you purchase this table?
Obviously I would. I would have purchased like 5 of them, even for my kids, even the grandkids and everything, because I really liked it most.
Then that is a very good feedback. So hopefully,
and I think as schools must, I encourage them to buy these tables because they're really good and you see their quality. As we top players, we have really tried to play with it, but it's really very good, and it's really it has good quality of it.
So after here, I also have a request. Would you please play a match after all this on this quality table, and I see who will win? Okay, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for being here.